Shalom, shalom. Giving honor and praise to the Most High, Creator, Maker of heaven and earth. This is not going to be long. However, we wanted to address a short matter. There are Israelites who may not seem to care or think about, or to a certain extent even worry about what is going on, say with the presidency within the United States or so forth and so on. One of the things as an Israelite to point out is within our scriptures, and when I talk about the scriptures, I'm talking about the Old Testament. You have different pharaohs that are mentioned in the scriptures. Pharaoh Necho, Pharaoh Hophra, in the book of Jeremiah, for instance. You have Assyrian kings mentioned. Tiglath-Pileser, Sennacherib. You have Babylonian kings mentioned. You understand? Be it Nebuchadnezzar, or so forth and so on. The point is, the people in ancient Israel knew about their surroundings and what was going on politically. So it would behoove us, brothers and sisters, as Israel, to know what is going on, to be alert. Of course, we know what the prophecy states, that the beast in Daniel 7 shall be destroyed and consumed with fire. We already know that, just as much as they knew Assyria was going to fall. You understand? But they still knew about the political situations in their days and times. So, in the case of, say, Jeremiah 29, when they were in Babylon, they were told to build houses and have sons and daughters, and so forth and so on. So, while we are in, say, this Babylon, we can do the same thing. We can build houses. We can have sons and daughters. You understand? We can develop families and communities. There's nothing wrong with that. There was Israelite communities inside of Elephantine, Egypt. This is after the time of the prophet Isaiah, for instance. There was an Israelite community in Babylon. There was an Israelite community in Yathrib, which was in Saudi Arabia. You understand? And this is after 70 AD in that matter. So there's nothing wrong, you understand, with developing a community. So those are just some things to speak upon and let it be known and understood for edification purposes. In closing out, brothers and sisters, we have to, and I would like to read one thing out of the scriptures. In the book of Zechariah, chapter 7, and we're going to go in verse 8. And it says this: Then the word of the Lord came to Zechariah, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, execute true justice, show mercy and compassion every one to his brother. Do not oppress the widow or the fatherless, the stranger or the poor. Let none of you plan evil in his heart against his brother. That was during the time when there was no human king over the nation of Israel. And we see right here in Zechariah, which was during the time when Persia was at rule, what the Israelites was told to do. So we need to know and understand that we got to follow a certain way and be one with another. Shalom.